What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Pokemon Shining Pearl. Hello, Mr. Fish. Morbin. Yeah, it's. I think it's Morbin time. I think it's Morbin time, baby. All right. So my current plan for this gym is to use Grass Knot on King DDD and pray that nothing has grass moves to counter my own water type. That is... Really regretting not putting that Wooper on now. It has water absorb. Would body this gym. We also need levels, because Marvel and Morbin, the two... I don't know how I ended up with two M names, but Marvel and Morbin. Honestly, they go great. Tuber! Oh, shit. Sorry, that one hit different. I find it fitting that Marvel and Morbin are teaming up. Because they're best friends. I mean, Morbius is a Marvel legend. He is a Marvel legend. Played by Jared Leto. Casting decisions aside. Speaking of which, you know what? Let me shit talk the MCU. Because I really used to love the MCU. But honestly, I kind of think it's shit now. Like, it definitely went downhill after Endgame. I mean, that was like a given. There's no way they're going to top Endgame with the next movie. And then they opened with actually, no, their next movie was Spider-Man. That was good. But then there was Black Widow. Came out, introduced characters that are more relevant to the freaking TV shows. Speaking of which, I think it finally shows that Disney is finally now having an impact on the MCU. Because Disney, they're spreading their freaking VFX artists thin with the shows, the movies, all working back and back. Like, people are shitting on the new Thor, She-Hulk, Miss Marvel CGI. I'm just sitting there just like, dude, they have so many people. Also, we do have a Barboach. That'd be pretty solid. Also, water ground, if I remember correctly. A lot of water ground types, now that I think about it. Wishcash. Is Wishcash water ground? I think it's water ground. It's using Bulldoze. It's probably water ground. That's a catch one. God, we just defeated Fisher Walter. And put Walter White in the thumbnail and call it a day. But I really do like the MCU. I don't read comics, but I know a lot about them because I really like the stories they tell. Like, I mean, my favorite superheroes from DC, but I definitely think they have worse comics, which is a hot take. I'm definitely more on the Marvel side, but I adore the Flash. My favorite character. I love the Speed Force. I love the lore. I love the TV show. But I just want to say that besides that, and I don't know, I think I dislike certain DC characters that are like so prevalent. Superman. I just think Superman is just so lame. And characters like him, because I know there's the whole appeal of like, he's so strong and he's fighting all their strong beings. And it's just like the entire time I'm just like, I don't care. He doesn't struggle in combat. He struggles with day-to-day life. And honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter to me. If I don't care if his relationship's going down south, because he's just One Punch Man and the bad guys. He doesn't give a shit. He's an alien. Like, I don't like Superman. Don't like OG Superman. I think Clark Kent is just terrible. I hate it. I love Batman. I think Batman is cool. I like the idea of the Bat family and the Robins and all of their stories. And I like how Batman is like the central character that is just like the reasoning for everyone else getting character development, and him just being this dark, brooding bitch. I like that. But, and then like, Aquaman, he's so prevalent. And like, I mean, I guess he's not as prevalent in the comics really, but he's so prevalent like every other form of media for DC. It's like, he's so lame. Literally, like, I know the new Black Panther, may rest in peace Chadwick Boseman, the Namor is going to be in it, and he's like, he's older than Aquaman, which I was like, oh, neat. But they're both lame. I think the aquatic-based superheroes, and Marvel and DC, like, together, both of them have such shit aquatic-based things. Like, Aquaman, I think, has some pretty cool villains that are aquatic-themed. Namor, I think, is just everything with Namor. Don't care about. Aquaman. I don't care how hot Jason Momoa is. That's the actor, right? I think it's the actor. I don't care. I don't care. I think Aquaman, bad. Namor, bad. I don't like either of them. Comics, movies, whatever. I just, no. I don't do it. I don't dig it. But for like Marvel, right? Iron Man. I love the suits. I love the idea of, as a big Kamen Rider guy, the different suits and having the different, like, oh, well, I need this armor for this, and like having the Hulkbuster, and like there's the variants, like Superior Iron Man, and then there's the cool ones. It just, oh, I love it. I love it. And I love like his friends, like War Machine, and then Ironheart. I like both those characters. Then shit. There goes my plan. Wait, is Azurill, what is it? Is Azurill part? Wait. Metal Claw. This one should do damage. I love knowing tight matchups. As I was saying, I just think it's bad. Like, I honestly just don't like the water guys. But wait, no, I was on Iron Man now. I really like that. I really love what's it called? Why can't I remember his name? The Hulk. Oh my god. Why couldn't I think of the Hulk's name? I love the Hulk. I love the idea of just this beast who honestly is kind of chill, but like because of his connection with Bruce Banner. Like, I love the different Hulk stories focused on Hulk from the comics. Much better than the MCU appearances, in my opinion. I really love Captain America. I mean, I just love how much they've retconned Captain America over the years and how much bullshit he's been through. Like, God, making the amount of times they've passed that mantle around just to explain shit, it's so funny to me. Honestly, I just find it so funny that they just... No shot! It's been one episode and Marvel's getting stronger. That's the Disney sponsorship, my friend. Zoomerl, man. That was so quick. All right. I'm much more tempted to use Marvel now. If only Morbin was as strong. God, I hope it's not like level 40 that thing evolves. Ugh. God, if it evolves for like a water stone, I'm gonna cry because I'm just gonna be like, I don't know. I like a lot of Marvel superheroes more. I will say DC, like, in my opinion, Marvel, better superheroes. DC has better villains. Like, I think I can tell you more villains from DC that I like than Marvel ones. Because a lot of Marvel ones, they feel like villains of the week. Like, they don't have the same appeal to me. Like, the Joker, so much more interesting than like any of Iron Man's villains. I know that says a lot because the comic Iron Man villains that have been used in the MCU were like kind of dog shit, but he has so many villains that have been used that other characters fight. Like, I think Marvel has good overarching threats, and those bigger guys like Kang, Thanos, like the big guys who I mean, those are just like the movie guys. But the villains that Doctor Doom, they go across and like everyone fights them. Those I think are better. Like the only one I can tell you from DC that's like even close to that is Brainiac. But I still think Marvel has those bigger guys. Like I think those are a lot better. But oh shit. Yeah, we'll try Marvel. We'll try Marvel. Why not? And see what happens. That's not good. Okay. Marvel, please make this one out alive. Please lower the attack stat, please. Okay, it didn't work. Paralyze? I'll try that. I'm very contradicting. Like I have a hard time saying I prefer Marvel over DC or DC over Marvel, because I will say there are certain aspects about Marvel that I prefer. Certain aspects of DC I prefer. There's a lot more things in DC that I have great distaste for compared to Marvel. And like they have a lot of similar powered heroes, and I think DC's way of going about it much more interesting in my mind. Like a lot of people forget the Atom. It's Ant-Man. He's so much of a bigger character. Ant-Man using Pym particles and Pym tech and all that. I like Atom. I think he's more cool because it's just technology still. But I don't know. I like Atom more. I think it's because the ant motif is kind of lame to me. Also, absolutely, I'm so glad they didn't carry this over into the MCU. Hank Pym, like I honestly don't care for him in the freaking comics. Like he creates Ultron. There was a time where he hit his wife or some. Was he abusive? Was that the controversy from years ago, like in the 90s? No, there's a controversy when he was Yellow Jacket for a bit and he started like losing his shit, and they were like, oh, he wasn't actually being sexist, he was being affected by the suit. And it's like, but the suit didn't have anything to do with that at the time, but you retconned it and we're not going to talk about it. Why does this Gyarados have substitute? Get that shit out of here, bro. Oh my god, such a bitch move. Stop trying to lower my speed, you ass. Okay, maybe Bounce will do some good damage. Oh, you're shitting me, it missed. Marvel, you absolute legend. Please, get a crit or some bullshit miracle. Prove to me that it's better than DC. How did you miss again? What is the accuracy on this thing? If it ain't 100%, it's 90%. Get that shit out of here. Oh, GG's, fellas. God, if Marvel looked like 1 HP, I'd lose my nog. I'd lose my mind, bro. Okay. I start shit-talking Marvel and DC, and just everything goes downhill. You know what? Let me show you who the Alpha Gyarados is. Get your bitch ass out of here. Crunch. Ooh. Target's HP is half or less. Those attack will hit with double. I'm gonna be honest. That it may lower speed. It may, but at the same time, the half thing. Yeah, we'll go with Brian. Go with Brian. Oh my god! I just realized King Dedede is close to becoming an Empoleon. That'll make a world of difference. Wow. Man, there was like more I want to shit talk about Marvel and DC, and I'm just like, ow, I got nothing now. The MCU definitely has gotten downhill, and I definitely blame Disney Plus for it. If they didn't put all of their assets into TV shows that are now like better than the movies, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Focus on the movies. TV shows should not be important at all. They shouldn't be. If you watch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, you shouldn't be able to understand more if you watched WandaVision than if you watched the original Doctor Strange, Infinity War, No Way Home, etc., etc. You should know more from the movies, not the show. I hate that. I really do. The shows are to flesh out the movies. The shows aren't the in-between. They're not to fill out gaps in your stories. No. The DC universe didn't even have like a chance to start. Out of all of those movies, it started with Man of Steel. What was the last one they did? Well, they have Black Adam coming out, but that's not Shazam 2. That's I don't even know. Is the Joker movie part of that? Is the new Batman part of that? There's like 4 ongoing movies right now that have like live action that have stuff to do with the Joker and Batman. And they're all like disconnected, but whatever. I don't even know what the hell he was going to send out. What was his angle? Why can't you heal? Honestly, it's probably a good idea to go into, No, it's not Morbin time. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. Soon it shall be Morbin time. No, it is time for a Family Guy. I really don't know how the hell I got off on a Marvel DC tangent. I really don't. I don't remember. My emotions took hold of me, and that became the episode. Oh, and can I just say, like, all the Marvel characters from the comics that I really like are getting TV shows before movies. Miss Marvel, excited for. Not only did they not make her have stretchy powers, which I was really looking forward to seeing how they would do if they had the shitty CGI budget, but she's now an X-Men. And it's like, God, why? Why are you doing this? First you have Doctor Strange release, and oh no, we're now in 616. It's no longer 19999. I think that's how many nines there are. There's a lot. Which I thought would have been really cool. And honestly, that would have been the endgame. How do you top endgame? How are you going to top whatever the hell your Secret Empire, your Kang Dynasty, whatever the hell that's going to be? How are you going to keep topping yourself? Eventually, you just cross over with everything. And when I mean everything, I mean, God damn it. You take those comics and you make, you had easy. You had it there. It was part of the same fucking multiverse. All you had to do was not screw that up. Just at some point. Your comics, your movies, your TV shows, anything, any reference you want to make, bam! You make the ultimate ultimate thing. It can affect the comics. It can affect every TV show. It can affect everything. And then bam, the best movie you've ever damn seen because it's crossing over with every corner of the Marvel universe. That's it. You won. You had your silver plate, golden plate. You had it. And then they said no. Our end game is Secret Empire now. It's like freaking honestly, with how the comics have shaped with big events, I feel like the next big thing is gonna be how it's going. The next big event that's gonna take place and unfold for a phase or two, either gonna be something with Doctor Strange or Captain America, and I'm calling it here. We're either getting Hydra Captain America, or we're getting what was that comic? It's actually pretty new, if I remember correctly, in the world of comics. The Death of Doctor Strange, that was a big one recently. I think they might do that soon. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to share and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time where we actually take on Crasher Wake already. God damn. Have a lovely day, everyone.